to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listen to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, but it's a little chilly. I ain't gonna even front y'all. It's a little chilly. It's 49 degrees going up to a high of 70. So it is beautiful. It is one of them days where you put your sweater on, you go sit on your deck or your patio, get you a cup of hot chocolate with some whipped cream on it, and you just sit there and you just take in the moment. I should have done that this morning, but I didn't. I did something what did I do this morning? I got up and I had a phone conversation with my daughter, which is what I do every morning. But it extended today because she had to give me my wisdom for the day. She had to set me on track. So, that's my guru. I call her my guru. My daughter is my guru. So what she does is she tells me what day what day to journal, what day to she's talking about meditation journaling. She tells me what day I should be manifesting stuff, what days I should be getting rid of stuff. She's my guru. I call her my guru because she puts me on track. And so she did my cars this morning and they were good, but I had my cars done before, last week, and they were pretty similar. And what it said is that I need to relax for a second. Ooh, what is that? I need to relax and I need to know that everything is going to be okay. And I tell y'all, I haven't felt like that in a long time. I haven't felt like, it's been a minute. I just feel like since my mom passed away, I kind of been in limbo. I've been searching for things and, trying to figure out my next thing and, trying to figure out my life. And it sounds crazy, right? Because I come on here every day and I talk about it, but there are certain parts of my life that just feels uncertain. And I'm just being honest. There are certain parts of my life that just feels uncertain. The things that I'm certain about, I do, like this podcast. Like I love doing it. I love doing the other podcasts that I do, but there are other things in my life that I just feel uncertain about. Like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing outside of this? Is it something else? And trust me, I've been trying my hands at certain things, and some of those things are just not working. And I'm okay with that because that's nothing new to me. It just means that that's not it. So let's drop that and go to some other things. So my daughter was saying this morning, I need to trust the process, pretty much is what she said. And and that's what I said I was going to do. I said I was going to relax because I'm always not relaxed. Even when I'm supposed to be relaxing, I'm not relaxed. But I'm going to relax and I'm going to open up. I'm going to let the things in that are supposed to come in, and I'm going to release the things that are supposed to be gone. And there's some things that I know for a fact. You know how you get that feeling in your gut? Like you get that feeling like, yeah, this is I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't have this, or I shouldn't. I got this feeling about something that has been going on, and I haven't said anything to anybody. It's just this feeling, and every time something happens, it kind of solidifies the fact that your feeling was right, and it's just the weirdest thing. But there's some things I still have to let go. I'm a person that holds on to a lot of things that should be gone. So I gotta let go of some things. But anyway, nonetheless, it is Wednesday, Hump Day. You have made it to the middle. It is October the 27th. We are almost at the end of this month. I know everybody's waiting for Halloween. The kids are waiting for the candy. I got to go buy some candy. My uncle already told me he's going to sit on the porch and pass out candy. It was cold, though, so I think I might need to get him like a fire pit or something to put on the porch so he can burn the fire pit and sit out there and give the kids candy. He probably would love that, too. He probably would love to have a fire pit on his front porch, but he loves to hand out the candy. Like, he has, like, the little light to shine the pumpkin on shine the Halloween thing on the house. He has that kind of stuff. He has the one that does the Christmas stuff. He has all that stuff. He loves that stuff. But anyway, Hump Day Wednesday, you have made it to the middle. You are almost there. Almost there. It's also Navy Day, National Black Cat Day. How about that? National Black Cat Day. It's also National American Beer Day. So for all you beer lovers out there, stroke your black cat and have your beer. I don't like beer. I drank beer one time in my life and I just did not like the taste. But I've been told that because we have so many craft breweries here in the county, that somebody makes a beer that I would like. And maybe I need to go on a beer tasting thing and have maybe I'll do that. Because I don't like beer. So maybe what I'll do, I'm going to take a trip to some breweries and I'm going to do a beer tasting. I'm going to go find my perfect beer. That's what I'm going to call it. Yep, I think I'm going to do that. Put myself on a new journey. So it's National American Beer Day. It's also National Civics Day. So these are your national holidays for today. Go out, have some fun. If you see a naval officer, salute them because it's National Navy Day. And if you know any civic leaders, it's National Civics Day. All right, and listen, if a black cat cross your path, I don't know which way he should be going or shouldn't be going. You need to turn sideways. I don't know. They said if a black cat cross your path, it's depending on the direction, it could be bad luck. I don't know which direction it is, so I can't help you out with that one. I don't even think my guru knows that because she does not like cats. My daughter does not. She's definitely afraid of. You would think that a cat did something to her. Maybe it did in a past life, but that girl does not like cats to this day. If she see it, like I remember, she was about 5 years old. She was going to get ready to go get in the car to go to school, and I was on my way out the door, and all I heard was her screaming and yelling. So I go flying out the door because I'm thinking something is wrong with her, and I'm like, "What happened?" She saw a cat, and from that day forward, she has not liked cats. So she don't like cats. So she can't tell me anything about a black cat because she doesn't like cats. That way, I can't share with you because I know nothing about them. All right, let's get on with our horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Dawson for today, Wednesday, October the 27th. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Don't share your dilemma with those you work with. Take a break. You can finally mend any disputes on the home front. Take care that arrangements to spend quality time together are made in advance. Yes, Aries, we need to make some. I got Aries, y'all. We need to make some plans. We got gift certificates to a movie that we got for our anniversary back in June that we have not used yet. It's for the movie and dinner, and we have not used them because we have been so busy working. They're working on a drug at his job, so when they're working on new medicine, he has to stay there and make sure everything runs properly. I'm working on launching this podcast. Well, not launching this, launch now. I'm working on building this podcast network, so I'm busy with that. I have about 4 clients that I have to work with that are big clients, so it takes a lot of my time juggling the clients, the podcast. So we haven't had any, we really haven't had any quality time together. So we're going to make some quality time for this weekend, though, because I don't have anything on my calendar, thank God. And so I know football is his thing on Sunday, so we're going to try to figure out what to do between Friday and Saturdays. But anyway, all you other Aries out there, make some arrangements to spend some quality time together in advance. Put it on your calendar like everything else. Taurus, your personal life is going through a state of confusion. New emotional connections can be made through business contacts. You must be sure not to be frivolous because as the saying goes, easy come, easy goes. That's right. Easy come, easy go. Listen, if you got money, don't be frivolous because and trust me, I was telling my daughter this morning, so I was looking at my bank account and I told her how much we spent for the month of October and the month is not out yet. She's like, oh my God, what did you spend it on? Like, shit, we got bills, girl. It was hilarious. I didn't even know how much we spent until I looked at that number. I was like, what the freak? Now I gotta really go back and dig because I'm like, wait a minute now, hold on a second. Now, and I think I think it wasn't what we really spent. I think it was what we had going. But it said spent. So she was like, what in the world? So yeah, you don't think all those little things add up until you start to look at the money. I'm the money person in my house, so I've always been a numbers person. People are calculating numbers. I already done popped them out of my head. I'm a numbers person. That's why they told me to go to school to be an accountant. Maybe I should have been. I found it so boring though. Like, I'm a creative person. Like, when I say creative, I mean creative in business. Not creative where I decorate stuff or draw or do arts or sing or dance. Not that kind of creative. I'm the other creative. I'm the person that, the big idea person, the creative thought process person. I'm that person. So when they told me to be an accountant, I went. I didn't like it. And then I didn't do anything after that. I didn't. No, it's not that I didn't do anything. I got a job and I worked. Then I became an entrepreneur where I live in love. Gemini, your emotional attitude with respect to your status and direction in society may be unrealistic. Put your energy into self-improvement programs that promise to make you into a better you. Your involvement with children will be most rewarding. Put some time into yourself, self-improvement. Listen, you may need to get a guru too, Gemini. I have a guru. My daughter is my guru. She puts me on track. She helps me get centered. I have to unblock my sacral chakra. It's so me, but it's so blocked. Yes, that's me. I'm the sacral chakra, and my sacral chakra is blocked. How do I know it's blocked? Because it says all these amazing things that are not happening, and I know that's because it's blocked. I'm just saying. I just know that's what it is. So now she has to tell me how to unblock it, but she didn't have time this morning because I had to do the show. So she's going to tell me later how to unblock my sacral chakra because I need to unblock it. Gemini, your attitude with respect to your status. Oh, that was Gemini I just read. Sorry about that. Cancer, you can lose a good friend because of it. It's time to reevaluate your motives. Opportunities for travel and socializing are evident. All right, Cancer, I don't know what it is, but be careful because you could lose a good friend, and good friends are hard to come by. You don't want to lose a good friend because of nonsense, right? You really don't. So whatever it is, Try to figure out how to squash it and keep your friendship intact. Good friends are hard to come by. I'm just trying to help you out, Cancer. Leo, try not to hurt your partner's feelings. Oh, Leo. Ooh, okay. Get involved in worthwhile endeavors and meet new friends. Avoid letting children and friends borrow. All right, Leo. I'm talking to the ladies because I know the ladies, but I don't know the guys. I know they seem to be pretty laid back. The women are firecrackers, and they can hurt the partner's feelings really easily in a very nice way. So today, Leo women, I don't know about the guys because I haven't had that much experience with the guys, but I've been around quite a few Leo women, and I know how they are. And they may not mean any harm for real, but they can be a little rough. So Leo women, try not to hurt your partner's feelings because once you say it and do it, you can't take it back. And if you love that person, show them some grace. Somebody showed you some grace. Don't be so hard. Try not to hurt your partner's feelings because once you do that, it is hard to recover for the other person. The person that's being hurt, it is hard to recover. So try not to hurt that person's feelings. I'm not saying, not say what you need to say, but try to figure out how to say it in a way that won't be offensive or too critical and it won't hurt their feelings. Now, if you got that person and everything hurts their feelings, good luck. Because some people, everything hurts. You can say, hey, your hair, you got one hair out of place. What you say that for? Why you say my hair's out of place? Like that person, you can't, nothing, you just might as well not talk to them. But if you can help hurting somebody's feelings, try not to do that today. All right, Leo, just trying to help you out. Keep some peace in your house and your relationship. Virgo, you could be tempted to overspend on unnecessary items. Get some sound advice and help setting up a workable budget. Try to curb your indulgence today, your overindulgence today. All right, listen, you got a lot going on. It's all about money. Virgo, close the money, close the wallet. Put the credit cards under the mattress. Don't take nothing but your driver's license. Take $10, and try not to take the debit card because you got a lot of going on in the money sector there. Your money sector is very unstable. Try not to overspend. Well, if you don't take what you need, you can't overspend. Go to the Mac machine, take out what you need, leave the card at home. That way you can't overspend. If you need 100, take 100 out. Now, here's the thing: don't take out more than you really need. Don't take out just in case. No. Because I'm gonna take out this just in case. No. Don't take out just in case. Take out just what you need. Right? And if you need some help getting some help with it, if you need help setting up a budget, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Ask a professional who handles money to help you get stable, to help you get financially stable. Right? And try to curb your overindulgence today. Try very hard. I don't care if it's food, alcohol, cigarettes, sex, whatever it is. Try to curb it today. I'm just trying to help you out, Virgo, because we all have those moments where we want to overindulge. I know, I get it. I have them too. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thies. So stay tuned.
Not sure I understand it, but everything seems brighter now than before. I don't know why I feel this way, but every time I hear your name, all my worries disappear, yeah. It's all because of you. I feel the way I fall in love so easily, 'cause I don't wear my heart up on my sleeve. Yeah. I don't know if you feel the same, but every time I hear your name, my worries disappear. It's all because of you. It's all because of you, because of you.
back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thias. And we're going to pick it up with Libra. Trying to deal with your mate will be unproductive and possibly hurtful. Make changes around your house and plan to do something entertaining. You will have opportunities to advance, but you may have to be willing to make some changes and possibly residential moves. All right, so Libra, you're going to have some unproductive time trying to deal with your mate, and it could be hurtful. So I would say, tread cautiously. That's all I can tell you, tread cautiously, because you still have to live with that person, especially if y'all live together. Maybe y'all don't live together, but if you do have to live with them, tread cautiously. Make changes around the house and do something entertaining. Yeah, have some friends over. Do something fun. You know what I mean? Just do something fun. Scorpio, your temper could get the better of you if you confront personal situations. Be sure to get accurate information. You may need a good friend to lean on. Oh, you got a lot going on. Here's the thing, Scorpio. Get the information first. Make sure it's accurate before you lose your temper, right? And if it's something that you're unsure about, talk to your friend. You may need, listen, that's what a good friend is for. Not to just dump on, but sometimes you need to lean on them. I'm just trying to help you out. Sagittarius, you will be able to make changes regarding your living arrangements. Opportunities for advancement at work are apparent. Make any necessary changes to your insurance policy. Okay. Listen, Sag, handle your business. Take care of your business. Make the necessary changes you need to make to your insurance policy. Handle your business. Capricorn, don't let your emotions take over. Try not to hurt your partner's feelings. Catch up on any correspondence you've neglected. Yeah, listen, don't let your emotions take over, Capricorn. You don't want to, listen, what is this about hurt? What is going on today? Y'all trying to hurt everybody? Stop that. What's the matter? Try not to hurt your partner's feelings, because once you say it and do it, it's hard to take back. Well, you can't take it back. And the person that you did it to, it's hard for them to let it go. So try hard, Cap. Join the rest of your fellow people in the horoscope world who has issues today with their partners and feelings. Try not to. Aquarius, secret affairs will eventually backfire on you. You can expect sorrow to evolve from the information you discover. Changes involving your domestic scene may be unpleasant. You got a lot going on. Maybe it's because of that secret affair. You can expect sorrow to evolve from the information you discovered. It was a secret. You knew something was going on. Now you got this information. Now you got to move because it's just unpleasant. Everything is just falling apart. But this too shall pass, Aquarius. Take heed and know that this too shall pass. You're going to be okay. It was a secret. You got involved. You shouldn't have. The information is breaking your heart. You may have to move and it may be unpleasant. But this too shall pass. Trust me, we go through a lot of things that we get through. They got the old saying, God don't put on you more than you can handle. This is a learning experience for you, Aquarius. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Don't let relatives stand in the way of your personal plans. Try to understand both sides of the issue before taking sides. Things are looking up. Hey, fish, I don't even care about the rest of that stuff. Things are looking up. Yes, they are. Things are looking up for you, fish. Me and you, things are looking up. That's why I got to get my sacral chakra unblocked. So I know things are looking up, but things are looking up. Accept that. Embrace it. Things are looking up for you. Things are looking up for me. That's what Georgette would tell us. You are doing great. I am doing great. Yes. Don't let relatives stand in the way of your personal plans. That's right. Don't let anybody stand in the way of your personal plans. As long as you're not hurting anyone, harming anyone, those are your plans. Stick to them, right? And listen, if your family got to understand, hey, I got plans. It is what it is. I got plans. You need to understand that these are my plans. This is my personal life. I got plans. You figure out yours. I'm on the road to mine. Right? And listen, before you jump to any conclusions and take sides, get both sides of the story. Remember, there are 2 sides, 3 sides to a story, and then there's the truth. 2 sides to a story, then there's the truth. Right? That's what they say. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing, to bring you more of the horoscopes. Now let's get on to some news you can use. Well. The Braves have won Game 1 against the Astros. We are all praying that they win the whole World Series to break the curse here in Georgia with our professional athletes. That will be the Atlanta Hawks and the Atlanta Falcons. So the Atlanta Braves win, the curse can be broken. Y'all know they say they have a curse because they get so close and then they never win. All of the teams, all 3 of them. This is going to be the year of wins. That's what we're hoping. That's what we're praying for, right? Congratulations to the Braves for winning the first game. Yes. This is only one of many. We're going to take it home. We're going to bring a championship to Georgia here. Yes, we are. Every now and then, or now and again, I come across stories that I just think are just crazy. Like yesterday, I talked about the coupon fraud. I thought that was one of them stories like, wow, really? People are smart. Thieves can figure out a way. Now, speaking of smart, there is a lawsuit against catalogs because someone said that the Pop-Tart did not have enough strawberries in them. Yep. And not only is it a lawsuit, it's a $5 million lawsuit. Not just a lawsuit. It's $5 million because the Pop-Tarts does not have enough strawberries in them. And it also says that the frosted strawberry toaster pastries is false and misleading and deceptive because Pop-Tarts contains a relatively significant amount of strawberry taste, of non-strawberry ingredients, like pears and apples. So inside of it, where it's supposed to just all be strawberries, they got some pears and apples mixed in too. So because there's some pears and apple in it, there's a problem. And so this person is suing for $5 million because she said it's misleading. Catalog is misleading folks about the Pop-Tart. I ain't making this up. I'm not making this up. Go to Gwinnett Daily Post because that's why I see the story. Go to Gwinnett Daily Post and you will see the lawsuit about the Pop-Tarts. The lady said, Kellogg's Pop-Tarts marketing unfavorable. The marketing is unfavorable with others. She said that there is, it's unfavorable and not telling the truth. Oh my God, she wanted more strawberries. It's not enough strawberries. Product has less strawberry ingredients than consumers might expect. Yep. So, check it out. Go to Gwinnett Daily Post. Why? Now, here's the thing. I'm going to flip that story. So I'm trying to figure out why she would sue for the strawberries. But obviously, she got money to do that and time to waste on that because I think that's just stupid. But on the side for catalogs, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. I guarantee you there's going to be a spike in strawberry Pop-Tart sales. I guarantee you. Because I'm talking about the story. Gwinnett Daily Post has a story. I guarantee you that people are going to go out today and buy Pop-Tarts because they want to see what she's talking about. Now, I happen not to like fruit in anything cooked up. I just don't, so I won't do that. Even if there was a Pop-Tart and my granddaughter likes Pop-Tarts, I'll eat all the edges off the Pop-Tart, not the middle, because I don't like cooked up fruit. Whether it's real fruit or not, I just don't like it. But for catalog, that is a good marketing story. And why is that a good marketing story? Because it's so ridiculous that news outlets will print it. And news people like me will talk about it. And guess what happens? It's free publicity. And now people are going to go out and they're going to buy the Pop-Tart to see can they join in on the lawsuit. Because now they can add people to the lawsuit. Or they're going to go buy the Pop-Tart just to see what it tastes like. And then some people who have never eaten a Pop-Tart in their life may go out and buy the Pop-Tart, fall in love with the Pop-Tart, and now they become a regular customer. You see how that all rolls out? So it's not by mistake that the story made it to the news. It's just clever PR. That's what it is. And listen, I ain't mad at catalog. They know they're going to win, right? But why not share this ridiculous story everybody else and have them run out and buy some Pop-Tarts and see what they taste like? I'm just trying to, listen, this is what I do. It's what I know. It's what I do every day. That's a good PR move by catalog, and I ain't mad at them. And if you could, that would to somebody that seems like a negative story, right? To me, as a business owner, it's very clever because it's so ridiculous that the news is going to talk about it, and we are. And it's so crazy because people are going to see the stories and they're going to go out and they're going to buy Pop-Tart. So it works. All news is news. Yep. All publicity is publicity, good or bad. Because people like bad and they want to check it out for themselves, right? People like good, they want to check it out for themselves. It's all good, baby. I ain't mad at catalog. Run the crazy story. Now let's get on to something more serious because I was like, I got to tell that story. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't even know who has the time to waste like that. Some people do. I don't. I wouldn't even bother because I think it's ridiculous. Anyway, on to something more serious. Gwinnett County Police are stepping in to help their counterparts with Gwinnett County Public Schools respond to and investigate a recent rise in cases of threats and other acts of harassment and intimidation taking place in the schools. What the heck is going on in the schools? What's happening? Everybody need to meditate. They need to put meditation in the school so these kids can calm down. Anyway, police officer Senior Valley said the police department is taking the threat seriously, even though many of them are anonymous and have turned out to be hoaxes. But you don't know which one is the real one, so you got to take it seriously. We don't want any kind of situation happening in any schools, especially not the ones in our own backyard. Any schools. When I say any schools, I mean none. None. So we have to take all threats seriously. So I commend the police department for taking those threats seriously. They said threats and crimes committed upon school grounds against students or school personnel are enforced with more substantial penalties and include incarceration time, Dolly said. The Gwinnett Police Department Intelligence and Crime Analysis Units identify threats and rate their credibility. We are passing all information on to the Gwinnett School Police for follow-up and augmenting their workforce with additional patrols as requested. So they're going to be doing some research to find out where these threats are coming from. And if you get caught, whether you was playing or not, you could face jail time. Penalties, substantial penalties. Your parents are going to come out of pocket. And if you are grown up, you could probably go to prison. So don't do it. Why? Why do it anyway? Why do it anyway? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So the announcement that the Gwinnett police are getting involved in investigating the threats comes less than a week after Mill Creek community had someone claiming to be a student post a threat on social media. I talked about this last week, declaring they were going to kill everyone at the school last Thursday. That threat led to the school system increasing security at the school and GCPS police opening an investigation into the threat. Why? Listen, be careful out there. I just don't know what's going on. We need to pray more. We need to meditate more. We need to connect to each other in a better way. Listen, y'all need to call my guru. Her name is Dolly. Go check her out. She's on Instagram at Dolly. I think it's Dolly Vision. No, Dolly Said It. Dolly Said It. She's my guru. We have to get this. We have to whip this world into shape. We got to get everybody in harmony. Our energies are connected. That's what my guru says. We're all connected. We are all connected because we just energy. So we have to put out good energy. Something happened yesterday that made me emit bad energy. And I talked to one of my friends, and he gave me some really good advice. And I was like, oh, that's a great advice. He didn't know. I got to tell him later. Like, I slept on it. I was like, that was really good advice. But I was emitting some bad energy because somebody dumped their bad energy on me. I'm like, what the frick just happened? Right? And I had to come home and get recentered, but it still bothered me, like, for the rest of the day. And I didn't want it to bother me. So I kind of shared it with some people. And the last person I shared it with gave me some really good advice. And I was like, I'm going to take that advice. It was good advice. And they said it so easily. So you know they had good energy. And I needed to hear it that easily. And I accepted it. So it was pretty cool. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be back after this song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in a position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, no. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby.
back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Gwinnett County Solicitor General Brian Whiteside hopes to force 3 judges to abide by a court order and transfer drunken driving cases to another court. Whiteside, the county's top prosecutor for misdemeanor crimes and ordinance violations, filed a motion for contempt in Gwinnett County Superior Court on October the 19th against recorders judges, Catherine Armstrong, Mahay Park, and Wesley Person. Superior Court Judge Ronnie Batchelor ordered the Recorders Court in October 14 ruling to transfer all DUI cases to the state court. But the 3 judges have yet to transfer those cases and left them on their calendars, said Whiteside in Tuesday in a news release. Said that the dysfunction of Gwinnett County Recorder's Court bench is endangering the lives and safety and property of everyone on the roads of this county, said Whiteside, who took office at 19. Yes, Brian is saying, listen, pass the cases on. Y'all holding up progress. Anyway, the 3 judges did not respond to Tuesday's request from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. An assistant for one of the judges directed a reporter to the defendant's attorney, who could not be reached Tuesday afternoon. Anyway, Solicitor Whiteside don't play, y'all. He will sue you in a second. If he feels like something is not good, he will put a lawsuit out there. He will call you out on what you're doing. If he feels like it's not right, he will call you out. He doesn't have a problem doing that. He called out, what was it, Dollar Tree or Family Dollar or somebody when they had all that garbage piled. He don't care. He gonna call you out. He said there are currently 30 to 40 DUI related cases that still need to be transferred to the state court, according to Brian Whiteside. A few cases where probable causes were dismissed after the judge ordered the transfer, he said. For the last few months, the judges have held trials in violation of their rights and let allegedly intoxicated individuals walk free on cases. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. We don't need drunken drivers out there walking free, drinking even more. If all they're going to get is a slap on the hand, they could go out there and kill somebody's family members. Heck, they can kill themselves. And we don't need that. So whatever we need to do to get them in check, get them in check. You know what I mean? Because they may be involved in a problem, in an accident, because they're drunk. And so they got to walk for free. Nah, we can't do that. So listen, Brian, do what you got to do. Make it happen. I'm on your side. I am. He's going to come to the show. He's going to come to the Popcorn and Politics show. I've been trying to get him. He's been busy, though. You see what he's been busy doing, filing lawsuits. But we had a hot second conversation. He told me to call him. I called him. And we just keep missing each other. He called me. He reached out to me. I reached back. We've been missing each other. But Popcorn and Politics, just in case you don't know, is a new show that I host Sundays at 1 o'clock with my co-host, Derek J. Wilson. We talk about politics, local, national, and global politics. We want to keep you informed about politics. We want to help you understand them better, because I feel like when people understand better, they can make better decisions. A lot of times we see politics is when it's time to vote for somebody, and we're either going to vote because of our party, or we're going to vote because somebody told us to vote that way, but we don't really know why we're voting. If you're not into politics, 9 times out of 10 you don't really know what you're voting for. You don't know why you're voting. And sometimes that knowledge and information can change your view on the people that you vote for. But if you don't understand what that is or what it means, then you're going to vote for the way you always voted. But we want to make sure that we help you understand, what's happening, not only here in Gwinnett County, but we're going to do that on a global level. So Derek and I will be bringing you on amazing guests who are community leaders or those who wish to become community leaders. And we want them to tell us why, how, what it means. We want the real deal. So the show is called Popcorn and Politics. What's the real deal? So pretty soon we'll have Brian on the show. But make sure to tune in Tune in Sunday live at 1 o'clock. You can tune in from our Facebook page. You can tune in from YouTube, Noise Media Network on YouTube. You can tune in from Facebook, Roku, and LinkedIn. So Noise Media on LinkedIn, Noise Media Network on Facebook, Noise Media Network on YouTube. So tune in Sunday at 1 p.m. We go live, and then after we take the live there, we'll take it and post it on the podcast platform after that. So we got some guests coming up that you want to hear from, and we're going to get more. All right? Okay, cool. There are 2 mixed-use developments planned near downtown Sugar Hill. They got mixed-use developments coming everywhere. It's so crazy because, to see the downtown areas, how small and downtown home field they used to be, now they're changing. They're changing all across Gwinnett County because people are coming here. They love it, and it's changing. Anyway, Sugar Hill leaders approved a pair of mixed-use developments earlier this month that will add new residential areas as well as new commercial spaces near the city downtown area. A public hearing on both projects were held on October the 11th, and the requests were approved. So one of the developments was proposed by NGI Acquisition LLC and would be located at Nelson Brogdon Boulevard and Stanley Street. The request was to rezone 29.2 acres from the assortment of zonings, including both residential and light industrial, to mixed-use residential, office, and commercial zoning. So you're going to get some new residential houses over in Sugar Hill. Some people are probably happy. Other people probably aren't. That's just how it is. Small towns, a lot of small towns don't like the fact that their towns are growing, and they are. This proposed project is going to include 269 multi-family residents. Now, in Jersey, that means there are 2 or 3 families living in the same house. It looks like a house, but on the first floor there's a family, and on the second floor there's a family. That's a multi-family unit. I haven't seen any multi-family houses here in Georgia. Not one. Now, I'm not saying townhouse. I'm not saying apartment complexes, because we know those are apartments. I'm talking about houses. When you look at them, it just looks like a 2-story house, and in reality, they're a 2-family house. So it says multi-family residence, and I'm wondering, is it going to be set up like that? The only thing about living in a 2-family is that when you live in a 2-family house and somebody lives over the top of you, that could be a problem. And if someone lives under you, that could be a problem. I've lived in multi-family houses before. That could be a problem. Here's why that could be a problem. 2 reasons. If the person is not clean, and I'm telling you what I know for a fact, I grew up in Newark. There's nothing but multi-family houses in Newark, pretty much. Like, unless you go to the Bellsburg section or the Weequahic section where the old beautiful big houses are, Forest Hill section where they got these really beautiful 1-family houses. If you live like in the inner part of Newark, we all grew up in multi-family houses. So when we grew up, I grew up in a 6-family multi-family house. Like, that's what we started at. Which, when I say 650, it looks like a townhouse because it's got 2 separate entrances. But on each side, there were 3 families. 3 on the right, 3 on the left. I lived on the 3rd floor on the right. So when you walk up on the porch, I lived on the 3rd floor on the right. When you walk up on the porch, on the left side, my uncle lived on the 3rd floor on the left side. My uncle and my cousins, right? My mother's brother. But the problem with that is we lived on the 3rd floor, so nobody was over our heads stomping and making noise. But we couldn't stomp and make noise. Like, we couldn't play around in the house because the person under us would get all the noise. So that's one reason living in a multi-family house is not good. That's one. The second reason, especially if you live with people who are not clean, is you could have an infestation of rodents and critters. That could happen. That happened to us. We lived over somebody that was not clean a couple of times in different places, and there was an issue, a pest control issue. And when you may be able to take care of the problem in your house, but if the people that live in your house in the building with you are not taking care of theirs, it's not helping. So that's an issue. So I know it sounds gross, right? But I'm just telling you how multifamily living is. If you live in a multifamily, because they say multifamily house residence, and I'm thinking, does it mean they're going to have like 2-family houses? I don't know. They would be the first I've seen in Georgia that had 2-family houses. Like in Jersey, they got 2-family, 3-family, 4-family, 6-family. I lived in a 6-family. I lived in a 2-family. I lived in a 6-family. I don't think I've ever lived in a 3-family or a 4-family, but a 6-family and a 2-family I have most of my life because I grew up there. Until I was like 18 years old, we started living in 1-families, and we never lived in a 2. Well, yes, we did. We lived in a 2-family one more time after that. And it was horrible because the person would always have all these kind of issues. And we lived on the 1st floor, and they always had a problem. We didn't have like pest control problems or anything like that because by that time we had made it to the suburbs. But it was like noise and it was just crazy. It's just crazy. Anyway, Sugar Hill, 269 multifamily residents, 20 townhomes, 6,250 square feet, 1-story office building, and 4 commercial buildings with a combined total of 31,000 square feet of commercial space. The commercial space will include 2 restaurants with drive-in service windows, according to a proposal submitted to the city. The proposal also includes dog care business, a medical office, and spa-related business such as a beauty parlor, a nail salon, and massage business on the property. They must already have somebody in there trying to get that space. But anyway, to find out more about this space, you can go to Gwinnett Daily Post and pick up, get the information there. You may want to figure out how to get you a spot inside that building. One thing I can say on the entrepreneurial side, when you are in a mixed-use space surrounded by 269 families, that's a lot of foot traffic to your business. Yeah, that's a good thing. It is. It really is. So check out the story, Gwinnett Daily Post. You'll see it there. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Sure we had fun tonight. You and me felt alright. but it's time you pick up your phone. You won't be worth my while. Me and you won't work out. Pick it up, pack it up, get a cab and go. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I ain't got room for love. I don't need stars above. All I need is my precious space. Yeah, yeah. Why you so serious? Can't you just be mine for a night, my love? Take it off, put it on, then be on your way. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been to hurt before. I've been through hell and more. So I hold on to my heart. I've been alone before. This way I won't get bored. So I hold on to my heart. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been too hurt before. I've been through hell and more. So I hold on to my heart. I've been alone before. This way I won't get bored. So I hold on to my heart.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So Lawrenceville adopts a new downtown master plan to guide development of the next decade. Oh my God! Like I'm trying to think now. What can we possibly put else downtown Lawrenceville? Downtown Lawrenceville look a little crowded to me, but they got a master plan. So let's talk about it for a second because I'm thinking they just put the art center down there, which opened up this Sunday. I forgot to go. I forgot to go take the tour. I don't know what I was doing Sunday. I was working. That's what I was doing. I got caught up in an assignment and I forgot to go. Anyway, it says, encouraging redevelopment on the outskirts of Lawrenceville existing downtown area, pushing the development along the new college corridor and the Lawrenceville train depot, expanded housing and retail offices options in downtown Lawrenceville. So I'm looking at the rendering on Gwinnett Daily Post, and they're showing some green space with people like in a park and walking, and I don't know exactly what that means, what it looks like. But anyway, Lawrenceville leaders approved these ideas on Monday as a part of a 5 to 10 year downtown master plan update that not only calls for expansion of downtown's core footprint, but also renovations to existing downtown spaces. The plan will help guide development and redevelopment in Lawrenceville downtown district over the course of 2020s. As our downtown changes and evolves through the years, it is important for us to recenter our vision and in some cases create a new vision for Gwinnett County seat. City Manager Chuck Warburton said, the master plan updates a roadmap for the community as we work to resolve challenges and create new opportunities to benefit the city of Lawrenceville. This is my town, y'all. I love this town. I love Gwinnett County. One area of the city included in the plan is an expansion of its downtown livable centers. Initiative boundaries to include development along the College Corridor and around the Lawrenceville train depot. Redevelopment around Central Gwinnett High School, redevelopment around Paper Mill, and redevelopment along Grayson Highway. Oh, Grayson Highway, Paper Mill. I know what Paper Mill is. That's interesting. So they got some plans. You know, listen, it's people are moving in. That's what they do. I just happen to love it. To read the full story about what's going to be changing and what the plan looks like for the next 10 years, go to Gwinnett Daily Post. You would think that I work with Gwinnett Daily Post, right? I don't, but Gwinnett Daily Post staff does some really good news reporting, and so it helps me out in sharing the news auditorily. I think that's a word. I could be making it up, you know, but I could be making it up, but I think it helps. Anyway, Lawrenceville hopes to bring new homes near Central Gwinnett High School due to details of major development. Yep, they're gonna be bringing some new homes. Some city council agreed on Monday to spend nearly $17.6 million to acquire 8 parcels located between West Krogan Street and Gwinnett Drive. West Krogan, and okay, I know what that is. Apartments and a few small stores currently sit on approximately 7 acres to the east of the school, attended by more than 2,000 students. Several of the properties, in conjunction with the ones previously purchased by the city, will be used for a residential project known as Central Block. The Central Block. Yep. The city transferred the properties that will make up the project to Downtown Development Authority. So, over by some Central Gwinnett High School, there's going to be some new houses over there called Central Block. Yep, Jenny from the block. Yeah, I wonder how many people are going to be living there. Listen, they're trying to, they need space. We need houses, they need space. The only thing I hope that they do is give us more affordable housing. There are some really good people, you know, who really could use some affordable housing, and they just don't make enough money. And so I hope that they change that and come up with some more affordable housing, you know, where people can have somewhere to live. All right, there's a new restaurant coming in town. Let me just tell y'all this. So I went to a restaurant last week. I'm not going to call a name because I don't want to give them. They just got to Gwinnett County, and I didn't like the food. Let me just say that I'm a seafood aficionado. That's what you call aficionado. I'm a seafood guru when it comes to crabs and oysters and all that stuff. And when I tell you I was not impressed with the food at all, to the point where I didn't even eat all my oysters, right? I did not like the food. And I think a lot of people, they have jumped on the bandwagon of they're going to open up these seafood boil places. And we like seafood boils. You know, I got to tell you, Juicy Crab got it on lock, though. They got the best taste I've had so far when it comes to the seafood boils. Now, there's another one up in Snellville or Loganville, over on Athens Highway or Atlanta Highway, because you know Snellville, 78 becomes like 5 other streets depending on where you are on 78. So it's 78 on one side, Stone Mountain Highway, Athens Highway, Atlanta Highway, all one street with all these different names. But anyway, I was over in Lawrenceville, and I went to a place that, you know, it wasn't a boil, but they did have seafood. They could have had a boil, but I didn't get it. And I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been a little bit upset if it didn't taste good, because the boil was like $34 or something. I'm like, that's high, you know. And I couldn't get what I really wanted in the bag and all. I was like, I don't want that. So I got fried oysters. And when I tell you I was not impressed, I was not impressed. And I don't know how you can mess up oysters. They just were not good. It was something that, I don't know, it's something that they fried them in. They weren't good. But anyway, I said all that to say that there are a lot of boils opening up in Gwinnett County. People who, you know, they want to have all these different boils, and you know, they know the seafood craze is a craze, but I think it's going to be too many pretty soon. Like, there was one over by my daughter, and we went there too. I didn't like their food either. It was something about the butter. It tastes like grease. It was disgusting. And I was like, oh, and I had that day too, I had oysters, and it was disgusting. I was like, what is this? I felt like I was eating, it tastes like I was eating some kind of grease. They gave me butter, but I don't know if they had something. It was horrible. And I was like, yeah, won't go there again. So that's the third seafood place that I've gone to here in Gwinnett County, especially here in Lawrenceville, actually, that I did not like. I went to 3. I'm not calling any names for any of them, because I don't want to be the one. Maybe I was, you know, I don't know. Maybe I was having a bad day that day when it came to food, but I have eaten at 3 seafood places that I have vowed never to go back to in Gwinnett County. And anybody that knows me know I love seafood. And so I went to that place, and it wasn't good either. But there's a new place that's opening up, and I'm going to go try it. I'm going to try it. They're opening up in on Lawrenceville Swanee Highway. It's called the Captain's Boil. it recently announced that it will open a new location in the former Nuke's Eatery space located over there by Publix. So, you know, right there on Highway 120, Duluth Highway, where that Publix is on the right-hand side. You got Einstein across the street on that side. I think it's SunTrust Bank inside of Publix. Well, right there used to be Nuke's, and I guess Nuke's is not there anymore, so they're about to put Captain's Boil there. And I don't know. I'm gonna try Captain's Boil. I'm gonna try it out. And the other restaurant that was over there was not far from this location, and they have already closed down. The restaurant that I went in last week, nobody was in the restaurant, and it was like, I think it was like maybe 2:00. I'm like, so it was me and my friend Georgette. We were the only ones in the restaurant. I'm like, okay, seriously. To me, when you don't have anybody in a restaurant and there's a grocery store next door to you, that's a sign that they don't like what you're cooking. They either don't like your branding, what they see on the window. It's something that they don't like. And you're going to fold if you don't compete. And you got to compete because we have so many popping up. You have to figure out how to stand out from this crowded seafood industry in our county. I mean, right probably in a 7 miles radius, it's got to be about 5 of these boil places, like literally. And Juicy Crab has a brand that everybody knows. So, of course, they're going to be the first ones to go to, you know, that people could think about going to. But if you want to compete, and you could, because if you have to go to Juicy Crab and stand in line for hours, and you say, okay, well, I'm going to go to Captain's Boil because I know I have to stand in line for hours, or they give me a different kind of experience, people would do that, but you got to create that experience for them. The place I went to last week, I don't like the food. Like, it wasn't good. Like, I didn't like it. I thought it was too expensive. And I don't mind paying, but I thought it was too, like, you're going to charge me $24 for one cluster of crabs? It was $17 for one cluster, not 1 pound, a cluster. I'm like, really? I was like, well, how many? She's like, one cluster, $17.99. I thought that was way too expensive. I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting that. That's ridiculous. You could at least gave me a pound or a half a pound, one cluster. No weight to it. Then say, hey, you know, it's our one cluster may weigh a half a pound, one cluster. I was like, nah, I don't want that. I'm going to get the oysters. And then I get the oysters and I ain't like them. So, I said all that to say, Captain Boil is coming to Lawrenceville, over on Lawrenceville Swanee Road, right there off of Duluth Highway, where Nuke's used to be. I guess Nuke's didn't make it. And so, if you like it, try it out. I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to come back and tell y'all. You know, I hate to call the name because I don't want to give them a bad review publicly. Maybe I just need to go in there and give some reviews about what I see. Because I do eat out, especially when it comes to seafood. Like, I love seafood, so I'm always somewhere eating seafood. When I do go out to eat, I rarely ever, I think I've only ordered a steak out one time, and my daughter and I were in Tennessee, and she convinced me to order a steak from Ruby Tuesday, and man, when I tell you that steak was delicious, twice. Matter of fact, she convinced me twice to order steak out, because people don't cook it right. But she convinced me 2 times to order steak out, and both times we were at Ruby Tuesday. No, I think one time we were at Fridays. One time we were at Fridays. In Tennessee, we were at Fridays. In North Carolina, we were at Ruby Tuesday. That steak both times was delicious. And I was like, oh, this is good. I'll order this again. But for the most part, you can't mess up crab legs. Well, let me say, I thought you couldn't. But the butter is disgusting. So if the butter's nasty, then the crab legs is not good. So anyway, I said all that to say, we got a new seafood place coming to Gwinnett County. All right, I'm going to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and close it out so you can go on with your day. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you some words of encouragement and some inspiration. And here goes. Holding on to something that is good for you now may be the very reason you don't have something better. Oh my God. Oh my God. When I read and when I tell y'all, I opened up my phone and this is what popped up. I was like, this is what I have to read today. Let me say it again. Holding on to something that is good for you now may be the very reason you don't have something better. C. Joy Bell C. said that, and boy, was C. Joy Bell right. Oh my God. You know, it's so crazy because I told y'all I've been going through some things. There's some things I need to change, some things I need to let go of. And my daughter was telling me, she's like, you're not listening. You're not following what the universe is telling you. And for me, it's because I'm holding on to something good and there's something better out there and I won't let go. And I have to let go. I have to let go so I can get to the better. Sometimes we hold on to something that's good for us, right? Knowing that there could be something out there that's better, but because we are holding on to that something that's good, we are blocking the better. Listen, I'm right with you on that one. I am right there with you. So my challenge to myself and you, here's my challenge. We got to let go of that something good that's right now so we can get to that something better. Oh my goodness, I got chills as I say that. Ooh, we got to let go of that something that's good right now to get to that something better. And here's the thing. That is if you desire something better. Because not everybody desires something better. I desire something better, but I'm holding on to the good right now, and it's kind of keeping me from getting to the better. So that being said, thank you so much for listening to me for the last hour and 5 minutes. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent that time with me, and I love you and appreciate you to life for that, for real. If you missed any episode of this show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. Also, if you like to follow the show, follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. And when you want to follow this show, follow me on GM1, GM Gwinnett 1, GM Gwinnett 1. That's a Good Morning Gwinnett. I had to change my Twitter. So it's GM Gwinnett the number 1 to follow me on Twitter. Also, be sure to share the show with your friends. If you listen to the episode on Apple Podcasts, find your favorite 2 episodes and give it 5 stars. Show some love, like, subscribe, and share the show with your friends and family. Thank you again for everybody in Portugal that's making this show number 3. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we'll be to number 1. Hopefully, we'll hit the number 1 news charts in other areas. I'm excited about that, and I really love and appreciate you for listening and spending the time with me all around the world because the show is a global show, and I thank you for that. To support the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com, buy a book, buy some socks, buy a t-shirt. All that stuff is there. All you got to do is go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Click on the shop button when you buy something from the store. That supports the show and help me keep it going. All right? Thank you again for listening. Remember, stay safe out there, guys. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. Until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.